Hello everybody, my name is Jpochit. I am student in e-learning engineering and I will present you blended learning. The development of online courses is often seen as a kind of danger for people who are used to traditional education. In people's mind, online courses could surely replace classrooms. But in fact, online courses is far from being brick and mortar's enemy. It's even the best way to enrich it to make it more engaging and efficient. Think about companies that need to train many collaborators or to keep a link with the trainees between two sessions. In fact, online classes are the best way to connect trainers and trainees. Now, let's see how to adapt e-learning to the key moments of traditional education. What is a blended learning? It's a hybrid training path that mixes the advantages of e-learning, webinar, and face-to-face courses. In-class courses are used for case studies, learn by doing simulations, or one-to-one explanations. E-learning training modules are afterward. People can learn anywhere, at any time, and with any device. It allows a more ludic and a quicker way of learning. It's also more practical for the evaluations. Webinars are useful to share with the others, answer questions, or to resolve problems. We will now look at the typical structure of a blended learning class. The training path is 2 or 3 weeks long and is structured like this. 2 e-learning modules per week. 1 webinar in the middle of the training path. 1 teacher-led instructions. The last sessions are dedicated to evaluations and feedbacks. You can measure easily the impact of the training sessions. What are the most common models of blended learning? Michael Bjorn from the Clayton Christensen Institute has identified the 4 most recurrent hybrid learning models. We will mainly look at the first 2. Rotations model is a mix of face-to-face sessions and online learning, but students learn mostly on the brick-and-mortar campus. Trainees turn among different activities like group projects, full classes, individual tutoring. The rotation cycle is fixed or determined by the teacher. At the end, each trainee must have done all the activities. You can find 4 subcategories in the rotations model: station rotations, lab rotations, individual rotations, and flipped classrooms. The flipped classroom inverts the traditional way of learning. Students learn necessary knowledge before class, and trainers clarify and apply that knowledge during class. Flex model. Online courses are the main source of information, but the trainer is available on site. He acts as a mentor. Students walk through courses content and the trainer provides one-to-one instructions depending on the needs of each student. The learning process is flexible and individual. Trainees control the learning. À la carte model. Students choose online courses at home or at school as a complement of the traditional courses. An enriched virtual model. Teaching is mostly based on distance training with some occasional in-class courses. Now that we have seen the different blended learning models, you can look at benefits for students. Being active and proactive. The student controls his learning. He works a collaborative or cooperative way. He doesn't feel alone because he shares with the trainer and the other during the face-to-face sessions. Learning is their own pace. Student can come back to the course when he wants. It means less stress and better understanding of the lessons. The trainee needs only a few seconds to get connected to the e-learning platform. He doesn't need to deal with logistic constraints and driving to school. Learning new technologies, students will learn to use different tools as SamePage or Slack to be able to online collaborative work. Let's see now which are the advantages of blended learning for educational specialists. Tailored your one training path. With the reporting tools, you can see the level of each training. You can define an individual training path for each one and adapt your work for face-to-face sessions. Manage the trainees' follow-up. Progress tracking is easier and quicker. In spite of doing some tests, you can create online assessments with real-time feedbacks. Saving funds for your corporate training. During their training, employees can continue to work. They don't have to spend time on a classroom. You don't have to pay for the full-time presence of a trainer or to rent a classroom. That's important savings. To conclude, you will give you the 3 points to will definitely convince you of using blended learning. Firstly, blended learning is a perfect balance between e-learning and face-to-face learning. Secondly, you can custom your training sessions to your own way of work thanks to the various blended learning models. And thirdly, it's a real source of motivations for trainees because the learning sessions are dynamic and so diverse. Thank you.